Okay, the Africa Cup of Nations has hit a fever pitch. The semifinals are officially set. And wow, the matchups we have promise some of the most intense football we've seen this entire tournament. So let's break down this incredible clash of titans.
So we're down to the final four: Senegal, Egypt, Nigeria, and Morocco. And look, these aren't just any teams. We're talking about continental giants, every single one of them with a legitimate claim to the throne of African football. The stakes? They honestly could not be higher. Two colossal matchups are going to decide who gets that shot at glory. And it all boils down to this one big question: who really has what it takes to go all the way? Let's dive into the first showdown. First up, we've got a match that is just dripping with drama and recent history. Senegal versus Egypt. I mean, this is a rivalry that's been defined by the absolute narrowest of margins and the deepest of heartbreaks.
You have to understand, for Egypt, this is so much more than just a game. This is their chance for revenge. Twice in recent memory, Senegal has crushed their dreams in penalty shootouts. First in the 2021 AFCON final, and then again in the World Cup qualifiers. You better believe the Pharaohs are desperate to rewrite that painful script.
And what's so cool about this matchup is the clash of styles. It's fascinating. You've got Egypt, who are all about defensive discipline. Get a lead and then just lock it down. And then you have Senegal, who want to do the exact opposite. They want to control the game completely, dominate possession, and dictate the tempo from start to finish.
Just look at what Egypt did in their quarterfinal. Their efficiency was, well, it was terrifying. Against Ivory Coast, they weren't just good, they were absolutely clinical. Their first shot of the match, goal. Their second shot of the match, also a goal. I mean, come on. They just do not waste their opportunity.
So when this attacking trio is on fire, Egypt is almost unstoppable. You have Salah, Marmoush, and the creative spark of Imam Ashur. And let's talk about that outside of the foot assist. That was pure magic, right? When you combine that with their disciplined defense, they have the perfect cutting edge to finish any job.
So how does Senegal respond? Well, their whole game plan is to starve Egypt of the ball. They have the highest possession average of any team left in this whole tournament. Their strategy is crystal clear: control the midfield, control the game, and just completely deny Egypt any chance to hit them on the counter. But here's the thing, there's this big question mark hanging over the Lions of Teranga. They just barely scraped by with a 1-0 win against a Mali team that was down to 10 men. And it really makes you wonder, can they turn all of that beautiful possession into decisive, match-winning goals when it really counts? So often, their patient build-up just lacks that final killer pass, and it ends up creating frustration instead of real chances.
All right, let's move on to our second clash. A match that honestly, a lot of people are calling the final.